or stepmom? You pick. Okay.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, this is fun. Huh?
It is.
We have fun. We just talked.
You missed out.
Yeah, we
had
had
Osler pens last time.
Who the fuck does he think he is? Not
He's
leaving
handing
me a
out
pen.
pens, man. He's
How
rich.
dare he? How
Who's
dare
that?
he? Where's mine?
Jason
I'm
Osler.
calling him out. Calling him out.
Call him out. He'll call us out. He calls me, you sons of bitches coming to Salt Lake. You don't even come visit me?
I know.
I see how it is.
He yelled at me last time too.
Didn't you have to get up and work when you was a kid?
Yeah. Not in the morning before school, but I used to go check muskrat traps and beaver traps. I used to check my traps on the way to school and on the way home.
We did that in high school. Beaver
In
traps.
a gulch. In a gulch. Man, I used to hunt like a little savage when I was little.
I'll be damned.
Skin them, stretch them, sell them. I was about that life. I
Should
loved
we go
it.
up a notch?
I don't care.
Ooh,
You're the ones in charge, Quinn.
Notch.
You rein all this in. You do the stuff.
You do this?
I just show up, look pretty, and talk shit.
Talk shit. I've been accused of that a few times.
I know. It's all right.
Guess how much a carrot made me feel? I did.
We have fillings in our teeth.
Yeah, email your feelings to me. I'll get to it.
All right, let's get this started.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's go. Oh, look, you can't hear me. Can't hear you. This is the Mighty Quinn. Welcome back to the Uintah Basement, episode 95. Yes, I'm your host, the Mighty Quinn, with the co-host, lovely Tracy Carter.
Hey.
Yeah. Coming to you from the armpit of Utah, Uintah Basin, a small stop in nowhere land. We have a special guest tonight.
Woo!
You want
Yeah.
Here we go. We give you all the buttons. There you go.
Yay!
Yeah, Mr.
JR Wallberg.
J.R. Wallberg.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
You don't want to go with... Okay.
You want to go, Jared? Where do you want to go?
It all depends on what convenience.
What do you want to do?
What convenience store you
What
going
do you want to be called?
Anything but late for dinner. Yeah, Jared, JR, asshole, whatever.
Asshole. So,
I'll answer them all.
J.R., are you a junior?
No, I'm not. Actually, it's JR is just the first initial of my first name and the middle first. Yeah, it just shortens up because signing a lot of paperwork, it's just easier to sign JR.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm Frederick Quinn. So, you get F. Quinn. So,
Yeah.
fuck Cole.
Oh, I'm TLC. How cute.
TLC.
Those are my initials. He has nothing.
Oh, I did. Because you know the song came to my head.
No scrubs?
Scrubs.
I ain't got no scrubs.
Yeah. Scrubs is the kind that gets I don't know, something.
Yeah. Come on.
Something like he was like hanging out this passionate side of your best friend's right.
Well, my mom wanted to name me Brandy, and then my granddad was like, absolutely not. I want to name her Tracy, and my mom hated the name. And she's like, my granddad threw a fit, and my mom's like, Buck, why do you want to name her Tracy so bad? And he's like, TLC, tender loving care, because she's going to be feisty. And boy, was he right.
She's been a feisty one.
It's the only soft part about me are my initials, I think.
You think so?
I can be soft.
I agree with that. Yeah, I'm going to run with that too.
So, tell us about yourself.
What do you want to know?
What do you do?
What do you do? Who are you?
I am a hot oiler. Yeah,
You're a hot oiler.
I am.
Entrepreneur?
No. I work for a local company.
All right.
Here in town, so.
He works a lot. I'm actually excited.
Hot oilers do.
Yeah, I'm actually excited he's here today because his schedule never allows him to come. He wants to come, but he never can make it because he's always working. Like I call
We
him,
can work
"What are
your
you doing?"
schedule around.
What are you doing? Working. What are you doing? Working. 2 weeks later, what are you doing? Still working. I go, have you went home and slept in the 2 weeks? Like, that's how much you work.
I'm heating a flat tank at 3 in the morning.
Sometimes it's, everybody always says, oh, you don't ever work in the summertime. For what company do you know that don't?
You're always at work.
Yeah, and when it gets colder, I might as well just sleep in the truck.
Yeah.
I think our neighbor's a dispatcher for big hot oil service right here.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm not going to mention names.
Nice.
There's so many hot oilers that have bumped up over the years. I used to weld tank batteries when we used to pressure test all the time. So
Yep.
I'm pretty familiar with what's going on. We had our own with our company for a little while too.
Yeah, you guys did.
Yeah. They didn't last.
No.
They suck.
What
Tell
else
us
do I know?
about your dad. He is a fantastic dad. Like, he is
Thank you.
adorable. He is a fun,
yeah.
cool dad, and his boys love and adore him. That's why what I love so much about him is that he's such a good dad. He's cute with his boys.
It's awesome.
Yeah, my oldest actually lives right out back.
Oh, really?
Diagonal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I know your neighbor on this side.
Oh, yeah,
Our
yeah.
boys were friends.
Oh, I'll be down.
Yeah. So.
He
Yeah.
was the only one on the street when I moved down here.
Yeah.
And this place went boomed overnight.
Blew up.
Yeah.
Out here. It's a nice area though.
It's fine. I like it. I can go out and pee off the porch. I don't give a shit.
For now, in
Yeah.
5 years, you're gonna have.
I'll still pee off the porch. I'm getting older.
Hey, I live in town. I still do it. I really do legit do it.
I do not. I do not pee on my porch.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry.
I would
In a
want to fall
pinch?
down your porch.
If I would. I would.
Have you ever seen her porch?
Scary.
I haven't been over there.
Dude, there's like a
steep
2-hour
steps.
layover halfway up them. And it's not a stairs fat people like to go up. It's like, hey, how about I just we'll FaceTime at the bottom of your stairs, and we'll just chit-chat right here, Tracy, because I ain't
Yeah.
trying to walk up that many stairs.
It's a lot.
Hell yeah.
It's
My
like
stairs
walking
are a
up the
lot.
Capitol.
Yeah. It's a lot. This keeps me fit, I guess.
What is it, like 20? It's like probably like good
I don't know.
30 feet.
But when I first got there, when I first moved in, I could walk up the top and I was like winded. And now I can do the run. I run up them, you know? And I get to the top and I can keep going without being
that fat
winded. And I was like, hell yeah, Tracy. Good job. And I was like, why don't you work out? I'm like, have you been to my house? I have hell's stairs. I have like stairway to heaven. You know what I mean? It's true. So
work out. Who wants to go working out once you're over 35?
Yeah, I need to.
Yeah, I drive by the gym twice a day, 7 days a week.
I work out.
I'm good.
yeah, I run, but it's because I run my mouth. I don't
There,
really
right in your mouth.
Yeah, I'm not about running. I'd rather drive there or, I mean, yeah.
Mine. My cheeks ought to have 6-packs on because I run this mouth.
I'm going to start mountain biking in the morning.
Good for you, Quinn.
I
Yeah.
haven't done it for 3 years since the new schedule change.
Are you scared?
No.
You're just going to do it. Yeah, but there's a lot of mountain biking that's downhill. Now, I'm about the downhill mountain biking. It's the going up the hill. I'm not.
I'm about watching it on ESPN.
I'll be mellow tomorrow, but I'm gonna do this shit.
Hell yeah, good job. I'm proud of you. So proud of you.
Yeah, I've been wanting this schedule back. I'm going on 8 and 6 again.
I love that you got your way. Good job.
Just
That's
taking-
motivation.
Yeah.
You want to hear how much motivation I got?
Oh, let's get it.
Okay, so I have a Great Dane.
Oh,
Love my dogs.
good
Like,
dogs.
love them. They're high energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you go walk your dog? That's what I'm doing. We're leaving. We're going. Now we hit a back road. I'm cruising, drinking Red Bull. Come on, Dave. Let's keep up, bud. Keep up.
Run, you son of a bitch.
Hey, 3, 4, 5 miles. Throw him in the back. He's chill.
I love it.
Run his guts out.
You get home, you're like, God, that was a workout.
Yeah, and then I get some of the praise from it. Like, good job going out and working with your dog. Like, yeah. No, I ain't trying to get all musty and sweaty chasing that dog around.
It's true.
I can't even chase my kids around.
I used to take my labs running with me, and then one morning we had it turned into a 90-degree weather, and I had a lab that had a heart attack on me, and I was like, shit. Shit, I never even realized dogs would have a heart attack. They've always kept up with you, running around chasing you.
I've never had a dog do that.
Yeah.
My little fat guy probably might have a heart attack.
You're like, I'm giving him some exercise.
Yeah.
He's over.
I don't know. My dog don't get tired. Like,
man.
he'll play. Then when it's finally quiet and he can lay down, he lays down and just instantly goes to sleep. Like, he's snoring like a straight lumberjack. That's how he rolls. However, I got to give a shout out to old Nashville for this weekend. This dog loves the boat. I thought he was going to flip out on there, get scared, whatever. Nope.
Oh,
gets
dude,
up.
pontoons are great.
He's right on top of the seat, hair blowing back all majestic like he had done this before. I mean, he loved the boat. Anytime anybody reeled a fish in, he's over there just like, what's up? Give me that. Give me a piece of
Those
that.
pictures you posted, he literally had a smile from ear to ear.
He loves the boat and he loves to go fishing, And he even told us, he even alerted, like he started crying and I'm like, dude, you can't poop on the boat, And he's just like, I gotta go now, Mom. So we're taking him to the shore, open the door, he jumps off, goes up, takes a poop, gets back down, and then he's just splashing in the water. I mean, like he's just made for it. He
Did you
loves
make it to the island out there?
I don't know where we went everywhere. Like we
So there's
cruised
an
around
island
everywhere.
in Strawberry Bay.
Okay.
It's Ute tribal land.
Shut up! It is just right in the middle.
No,
I
just
hope
right in the
my
middle.
dog didn't poop on that. Like
They might have. It's crazy when you get over there. You're like, this is tribal land.
I did not know that. I'll have to tell my boss
Yeah,
that.
Onyx Hunt, and then it actually goes up the canyon a little bit, just south of Strawberry Bay.
I don't know, but Strawberry was amazing. Like I've
That's
only went
fun.
there and fished just a couple, like quick, short trips, But we actually stayed 2 days and we had an absolute ball. Like it was fun. We rented a little cabin and it was just like it
You
was
got a
so
cabin?
fun. Yeah.
I'll be
So
down.
we rented and then we went there and just hung out and it was just it's a beautiful lake. Like it's a beautiful reservoir. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, she's talking dirty now.
Yeah, I loved every minute of it.
When
we
you're
had
in your
so much
40s,
fun.
this is how it is.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, if I could go fishing 24 hours a day, I would. I love it so much. And I didn't even catch anything, and I'm pissed about that. So hang on, JD. Here's your shout out, Kay. Here is your shout out. James Dean, the fishing king. Okay, I said it. You win.
He's the fishing king?
He caught 5 quid and none of us caught any. There was 5 people fishing off the boat, and he's like,
You gotta put bait on.
listen
and
to me.
lures.
I tried everything that was in my effing tackle box. I was so pissed.
So I fish it pretty
Okay.
avidly. There's kokanee, cutthroats, rainbows.
We were just catching rainbows. He caught rainbows. All 5 were rainbows, and that's fine. But I mean, they were huge. He was catching some big fish.
Oh, yeah.
What was
And
he using? Like
his little stupid
jig?
rainbow lure that no one else had.
Ah.
Yeah, and he crushed it with it. I mean, crushed it. And I'm just like, are you serious? And my dog's looking at me like, woman, what's wrong with you? Like, you catch
you need a
fish.
provider, huh?
Yeah, like, he's like, come on, Mom. You show him what's up. And he just sit there, and my dog's so loyal. He just kept looking at me, watching me toss my lure out, reel it in, and he's just like, come on, you can do it this time. And I disappointed the poor little bastard every time. But I mean, it was still fun to go. I don't care. I had so much fun. And it was fun watching him smash us. And he's just like, oh, getting tired. This couldn't possibly be another. This couldn't possibly be another fish. And I'm like, shut up. But
Would
it
you
was
have fed
cool.
the fish to a Nash?
Oh, yeah, he loves them. He would have ate it in a second.
So, do you know something about going to that lake?
No, let's hear
All
it.
you have to
I'm here
do
to- I'm
is bait
open.
fish. You'll catch as many fish, but if as soon as you decide you want to go for the sport fish, I'm going to catch the big one.
I don't care how big.
All day, you're like, we only caught 3 fish. This sucks. But as soon as you sit on the bank, like the rest of the people,
Right?
Yeah, and want to just
Cast out
chill
there.
and eat
Oh,
a
yeah.
sandwich or something.
Drink
Your
beer
pole's
and
like,
shit.
bam,
Yeah.
bam,
Oh,
bam.
another fish, another fish.
No, I mean, I was literally watching trout come up to my lure as I was getting it to the boat, and then it just looked at me, and I was like, and then Ron
Power
swim
bait.
off, and I'm like, you son of a bitch. I was so angry. But it was
Kind
so
of like my
fun.
social life. How they get real close, they're like, no. Just turn around, run.
Yeah, you're weird, bye.
Weird.
So it was cool. I loved it. Had a ball. It was
Oh,
fun.
it looked fun.
I want to go back again,
Yeah.
for sure. It was way worth it.
I was there 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So how many fish did you catch? I don't want to hear a big number right now.
1.
Okay, good. Good. I feel good
So
about
we
that.
fished from
Hey,
daylight.
Dad, it's just one more than you.
It was kokanee, but I mean,
Okay.
we fished from 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock, and I was like, they're not running today. After it rained, it was a different storm, but a month prior to that, we loaded the boat.
Yeah,
So it's just the days.
I mean, and it was just fun to get out with people I like, and we were laughing and clowning, you know. And
Hell
pontoon
yeah.
boats are fun. If I ever get a boat, I'm going pontoon
My
all the
dad
way.
just bought a 24-foot, and that's what we're messing around with.
They're so much fun, and they're so roomy and comfortable. Like,
Yeah.
it's like everybody has a seat. Dogs, we had 2 dogs running around all over it, and no one was irritated. There's a space for everybody. We had
Oh, hell
5
yeah.
people on the boat. It was dope as hell.
It's kind of like a sporty way of saying I had an extra 70 grand sitting around,
Yeah.
and you
But
guys
now
don't.
it is, yeah.
Well, all we
You
did was
know.
rent it, but I'm pretty sure JD's about that life now. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
he's
he
gonna go
rented
get
it?
one.
I mean,
he's
he's-
gonna go
Right
get
now
one.
they're on sale. I just looked at KSL.
I know.
And like the first of the summer, man, you can touch them for under 30,000.
Yeah, and there's some nice ones up there too, like at the dock.
Yeah.
I mean, water slides off the back and some more shit. I'm like, I just put a
Catamaran.
queen bed on there and be like, bye for the weekend, you know, and never come back.
Catamaran, yeah.
That's
The
a
only
lot
thing-
of money, though.
The only thing I didn't care about though is that they make you have the boat in to the marina at 6:30. I'm like,
That's good fishing.
that's good fishing time right there. That's exactly why I didn't catch fish. I feel like I should have been able to be out there during those times. You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
Tracy, you should have been there at 5:30 in the morning.
Don't they know who I am? Don't they know who I am?
You email him. Send him an email.
A strongly worded message. Hello. The
Tracy gets the discount next
yeah,
year.
the princess has spoken. Anyway,
Dude, there's a.
I got
Oh,
it.
you got him. That was.
speaking of
That was
fishing,
ninja style.
Jared's quite the fisherman, right?
Yeah, I do a lot of fishing. Not this year. I didn't fish one time this year.
What's wrong with you? Get your life together.
Yeah, I need to tell my employers that. So,
Yeah, I know.
actually, it's a funny story. Like,
Okay.
year before last, I told my boss that I got to have this day off. Because he knows I like to ice fish.
Okay. Quinn's a
I'm
ice
a nice
fisher
fisherman.
too.
Yeah, big. Like, if I don't go fishing all summer, that's fine. Expect my vacation time around January or during the Burbot Bash.
Oh,
I'll
you
take-
hit the Burbot Bash.
Yeah,
Oh,
oh,
right.
absolutely. So, being all excited about heading up to this Burbot Bash, I forgot to blow my truck down. It just so happens the owner, the boss, had
Yeah.
to take my truck out. It's froze up. And while he's out there with the torch, heating up the triplex, trying to thaw out this truck because it's frozen solid. I'm sending him pictures of the fish I'm catching. And he
They're
was...
dicks about it.
He's livid. Shout out to you, Jeremy. Thanks. And he still reminds me. This was like 2-3 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Remember the time you froze your damn truck up? And I'm out there in like, it was like -11.
In
Yeah.
a beautiful shanty. Real
Yeah.
shanty, just loving life.
11 degrees below zero, and he's out there with a torch trying to get the triplex thawed out before the rig crew shows up.
Yeah.
And I'm sending him pictures of these trout. Like, oh, he was so pissed.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
So explain hot oiling to the people that are not familiar.
Hot oiling is kind of a wide variety of things that you can do, but primarily we just, when all the pumping units get waxy and stop pumping, we'll just go and pump some hot water down the casing and heat it up, and
And we don't have stuck rods.
yeah, we just keep it pumping, keeping it lubed.
Yep.
I'm a professional.
Luber.
Luber.
He likes hot lube.
I'm pretty sure some of the girls in this town would agree.
Ooh. We need a new button down here.
We'll edit that one later.
We're not censors, and there's been some pretty shitty stuff. We've had Rude Jude on this program, so I mean,
Who's Rude Jude?
You don't know who Rude Jude is? I didn't either till I came here, but he's apparently one of the most. Tell him, Quinn, who he
he's
is.
on
exactly.
Sirius XM. He's the All Out show.
You've probably heard him.
He's on Jason Ellis quite a bit.
I think I have.
Yeah, and
Which I'm not a
just-
fan of Jason Ellis. I listened to it for a little bit, and I was like, I can't stand this. I'll start a podcast. But
Yeah,
no, he's just a Rude Jude. I mean, he's crude as hell. You'll have to look him up. But yeah, we had him on here, and he wrote passages out of his book, which are pretty much porn. And I was like, okay, this is on the basin. Let's put it out.
let's do it.
Anybody say anything?
No, we got probably the most views out of all of them.
With him?
Yeah, with him.
Because he was so savage.
He's straight
Oh
savage.
man, he's from Chicago.
Well, I think it should be like that. Just say whatever's on your mind. Like
I do.
Well, we're trying to, but the problem is we will start talking about things, and then all at once they're like, okay, that person said the F word too many times. And you're like, well, fuck that. And that guy, this person talks about sex too much, and you're like, you're going to get critics all the time. But negative feedback means somebody's listening.
Yeah, I agree. But
shout out to Angel.
Yeah, you can't please everybody.
No, you can't.
And I don't give a shit if I please anybody.
Yeah.
I'm going to say what I want, do what I want, be what I want.
Yeah. It's called happiness. It's called letting it go and just being free. You know, I mean, you can hold everything in, but look at people. That's why the leading cause of anxiety. It has to be when you're sitting there going, "I want to tell that motherfucker what's up," and you don't. You walk away, and it keeps gnawing at you. But when you just look at him like you're a stupid motherfucker, you walk away and you're like, God, that felt good. Sometimes it's just got to let it go. And sometimes people need to hear it, okay? Sometimes you need to know. If you're being an asshole, I'm going to tell you. And then sometimes people are like, dang, my bad, Tracy, my bad. And then, boom, your friendship grows at that point.
Yeah. There's too many soft people out there, though.
Yeah, there is.
Soft as pudding. I've been kicked off of Facebook 7 times this year. Literally.
Stupid shit.
Oh, stupid. But every time I get kicked off now, it's 30 days. So yeah, I said
Instagram new account.
I think I got like 2 or 3 different Facebooks just so I can stay up on
current events.
No, I just
the secret is don't ever post politics. As soon as you put politics, you're done.
Guilty.
Yeah. I know, it's hard not to.
It's really hard.
But I've gotten warnings on other things. So like someone was saying said something to my mom. I know somebody said something to my mom the other day, and listen, I love my mama. You don't mess with my mama.
I agree. I'm defensive with my dad.
But it wasn't even really bad, but everybody knows my personality. So if I wouldn't have said something smart ass and funny, they would have been like, what's wrong with Tracy, you know? So I just said, someone hacked my mom's Facebook account is what it was. And I was like, Mom, who do I need to beat up? Because I'll smack the crap out of them, in her comments. And they're like, denied. Do you agree to take this post off? And I was like, all I said was going to smack the shit out of someone. We don't even know who it is.
She was helping me out the other day.
Come on.
I got rid of somebody that used to drink beer with me, retired. And I mean, on the way home, he's like, I got to stop and drink. Can you grab some beers on the way home? I got to have a few drinks, before I get home. And I was like, sure. F this, F that. I screwed her out on my wife, blah, blah, blah. And now he's religious as all now because he's getting older. And you'll say, well, I was drinking beer today. And he's like, I don't drink anymore. And you're like, oh, yeah, I'm fucking done with you. Yeah.
Bye-bye then.
Goodbye, buddy. We're the same people that we were before.
Yeah, it's come on. And everyone's got to quit being so judgy. Oh, my God. Calm down. Have some fun.
Hell yeah.
Talk some shit. Get your laugh on and just...
Bring back Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. What the hell's wrong with
Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor.
Yeah. Those days. When you're like, and you heard it for your first time, and it was like, beep, 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 because every other word's F word, and you're like... Dang. And my mom let us watch it. And I was like,
here's what I want to know. It's 2022. Is people really still getting offended over the word fuck?
It's just a regular word now. I mean,
I'm walking through Walmart, and I literally see this kid. He's like 14. Mom, how many fucking boxes are we getting?
Dang.
Good kid.
Listen, I work in a video game arcade, okay? And there's little kids running around all the time. Mom was like, say the F word one more time, and I'm going to smack the taste out your mouth. And they're like, I go tell your mom. Tell her to come up here. Maybe she needs me to smack her, too. They're like, no, okay, Tracy, sorry, It's like, these kids are savages. But then they turn around and cry over every little thing. I don't get it. They speak like they're savages, but you can't threaten them because then they cry. So
CPS.
So we're raising soft kids, but they say the F word. So you're like confused. You don't know what to do with them.
It's how you say the F word to somebody.
Is it?
Yeah. Hey, my mom would lock the tires up on Main Street. Blue smoke rolling up on the 79 Catalina. Jump right in the back seat.
With a flip-flop?
Uppercuts. Rocking us. Me and my sister back there just taking hot ones. Now wait till your dad gets home. We're were all like looking for our fat lips and shit. We're like, shit, we got to take a woman from dad too? That was the worst, hearing those words. Yeah, wait till your dad gets
yeah. I don't know. My dad...
Yeah, I got the same.
Yeah, my mom used to hit us with a wooden spoon all the time. And then I remember she broke it once on one of us. I think it was Jake. And then we were like, yeah. And then my dad came home and made this big paddle called the ugly stick. Okay, he was out there and he's like, all right, you little son of a bitches. And he goes out in the backyard and he takes a piece of plywood and he's carving this paddle out with the skill saw. You know what I mean? And I'm like, he ain't playing. He's serious. Then he comes in, he takes the drill, drills holes in the end of this paddle, and then he sits at the table and he starts painting it. And we're like, fuck is he doing, you know? And I'm like looking at my brother and sister, I'm like, we're dead. And he's like, I've had enough of coming home and finding my wife upset and I'm done. And we're like, okay, we don't want any problems. And then he gets his little pen out and he writes the ugly stick on it.
The ugly stick.
And then he goes over and puts 2 screws in the wall, just places it on the wall in our house, and we're like, dang. And I'm telling you,
puts it up there for intimidation.
We acted right for a long time after that. I don't think any of us ever got hit, but my dad's like, you want me to get the ugly stick? We're like, no, you know what I mean? It's like, dang. But we got our asses whooped too when we were kids. Like, it wasn't, you knew you were in trouble.
My mom went to Pure One Imports, it's not even open anymore, and she'd buy like the ornamental rug beater.
Yeah.
And when she's buying it, you're like, oh,
dead.
Fuck.
She's using that shit on us. She's not beating rugs. She's beating us.
We never beat a rug.
Yeah.
It was like, you settle down. Son of a bitch. And she did.
But how was it to have like a sweet mom? Because like your family was like LDS, so I can't imagine getting punished by like a nice lady. Like my mom and dad are savage and have always been savage.
Doesn't make them fun.
It's not. Does it make it easier? Like, or is it maybe more confusing? Because
my family was Jack Mormons, man.
But when I was growing up, if you was messing around at your friend's house, and it was bad enough where he was getting his ass kicked, you don't take off. Yeah. Your ass kicking's coming. Yeah. And then you have to walk the 3 blocks, the walk of shame home. And you get your ass kicked again. She's already calling. Yeah. Snitching you out. Yeah. I caught him out there smoking by the shed. I whooped them both, but Kathy, your son's on his way home right now. Hey, I'm not even in the door yet. Just door comes flying open. Mom's Jackie Channing the shit out of me. You want to smoke? Huh? You want to smoke? I'm like looking down the block like, snitch? Like, really? Like, I'm still like rubbing my ass on the way back.
It was expected. I knew I would get spanked by my friend's parents. You know what I mean? It's like, you're just like, hey, who wants to go first? I'll take it. Maybe she'll be easier on me first. You know what I mean? No! I got the shit kicked out. Bly, Georgia. Yeah. Blinds. I'm telling you what, she smacked it. She told us to go cut your own willows, and we're like,
I've been down that road.
Here's me and Carrie Bourne out there, like, she's gonna do it. And Carrie's like, oh yeah, she'll do it. And I remember getting spanked from an early age from her, but I deserved every bit of it. You know, we were rotten little kids. Like, my mom and dad should have killed us, probably, but
they're picking on all the little boys.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I cannot complain about one ass whooping I took, like, because I earned them. Yeah. And the ones that I got away with, I'm gonna run with it. I mean, I got a handful of ass whoopings, but I should have had like 11 more.
Yeah. But it makes the character that we are today.
It does. It builds character, and we're not soft. I'll tell you that. I'm not soft.
But neither one of my boys has ever had ass whooping. They've had stern talkings too. Oh, like there's a certain voice that
whatever, Dad.
Well, hey, you can tell that's my like 17-year-old because he's like 6'1", 290 pounds. Why don't you clean this room up, man? It looks like shit. In a bit. Cool. Let me know when that room gets clean, bro. Like I ain't trying to get beat up on my 17-year-old.
I agree.
Yeah.
But he got his first job.
Good. That's awesome. Good for him.
Wonderful. Yeah. Got his job at Arby's.
I love that.
I do too.
Every kid needs to start somewhere. He does good.
Yeah, he was telling me, he goes, got my first check, $211. I'm like, damn.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, I gave you $100 to vacuum out my car. And you made that.
Worked 2 weeks and I made $160 at Palmer's Tire.
Yeah, I remember getting some low paychecks. That's why I was bartending at night, so I felt like I had a paycheck, you know. I remember switching over from bartending and waitressing over to my first office job, and I got my first paycheck, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know, I can't live on this. But I really want to do this as a career. I'm sick of slinging food and drinks. And so I was like, well, okay, I'm just going to stick with this. So I'd go bartend at night and come home $500 to $1,000 in cash, and I'm just like,
God damn.
you know, like,
Quit the oilfield.
what do you do? You know, what do you do?
Start stripping OnlyFans or something
But
like
you
that.
really can't bring your kid to the bar.
Hey,
like,
I've
here's
legit
career
thought
day.
about that.
Yeah?
There's got to be a small marginal women out there that just like want to see chubby man's feet or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. There is a fetish out there for
There's
people.
fetishes of all kinds.
But you gotta
$5.99.
find them.
They'll find you. You just got to keep posting yourself. Don't be shy. Just do it.
Have you
don't
seen
care.
my hooves? I'll snap the shit out of them.
Took my pinky toe
Yeah,
out.
I mean, girls like butt cheeks. They like no butt. They like big butt. Girls are freaks. So are boys.
Do you think girls are actually fueling the OnlyFans though? I think
know
it's
they
more
are.
men.
I don't know.
Really?
I think men are not. Men don't have. There's no shame for a man to be like, I'm having an OnlyFans page. Yeah, I'm naked. You want to see my penis? It's fine. That's like the norm, okay? If girls want to
is
do
it?
it, we're shamed and we're whores every single time.
No.
No, but
10
we
years
are.
ago,
Okay.
10 years
Yeah,
ago,
it's
maybe.
cool.
And the saddest part is it's not you boys that shame us, it's your wives and
Yeah,
girlfriends, it's
you're
the
right.
other women, it's our own kind that shame us. And it's like, bitch, mind your business.
You want
know
the
what I mean?
same thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
and
you're
if you
saying
don't,
getting it.
and if
You
you
got the
don't, why
same
do you
part.
care?
You're sitting on
Why
your
do you
own
care
mind.
what I'm doing? Don't you have a life? Go get your own life and hang on to it.
Just say you're sitting on your own gold mine.
Hell yeah.
Spread them and bear them.
There's boys that just want you to talk like they're just a piece of dirt to them. You know what I mean? They love it. It's weird. There's all kinds of weirdos out there. We all know it. Come on.
They like it until you call them out and you're like, where are you living at? And I'll be over in like 10 minutes. They're like, fuck you.
Hey, remember what I was telling you? Remember last time we was talking on the phone?
I'll be right over. You're like, no, I didn't mean
No, I think
anything.
it was this morning, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Me and Tracy was talking on the phone, and I was telling her about, like, we were talking, I don't know how we came up, but dating sites.
Yeah.
That they're not dating sites, because when I first got...
They're hookups, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what I was telling her. I was like,
So you on Grindr?
no.
No, listen to hear him out on this
Okay,
whole
I
story
mean-
because it's hilarious. Okay.
So, yeah, I started Tinder and stuff.
Yeah.
And I haven't been in the dating world for a long time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I have to get back into this game. Started talking to somebody, and I was like, yeah, if you want to come over Roosevelt, cook you a steak, go out for a cruise, go do something. Like a legit date.
Yeah.
And I've legitimately had these women say, I'm not driving 30 minutes to eat a stupid steak. If I'm coming over there, you're going to eat my ass, and I'm heading home.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Where do I sign up? Is this,
Hey.
what's how much?
I
is the
just
credit
told her
card,
I'll
huh?
see you in 45. Like, don't threaten me with shit. You don't even know who you're messing with. Like, that's right up my
I wish we
style.
would have had this in high school. It'd have been so much easier.
Oh, it would have been, huh? If I had known what I do know now back then, whew,
Life would be different, wouldn't it? Wouldn't we make different choices? I don't know. I would have been a straight whore.
I would too. I would be like, hook up? What time? You serious? You know I'm
My
12.
body was rock hard. I was 110 pounds,
Yeah.
long 40. I mean, that was gorgeous. And it's like, I wasted all those years. Now I'm fat. Now I'm tired.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
is this something I really want to put myself through?
yeah, and you look at who you've spent
Now
like
you-
a bunch of years with, you're like,
Now you got a description. You're like,
Yeah.
must last more than 2
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Must
You know.
be rock hard.
Yeah, my favorite thing is like, I hate when people ask me, hey, I saw your ex. Don't tell me you saw my ex unless you saw him sliding off your windshield. You know what I mean? I don't care. I don't want to hear about
Is he
him.
on Tinder too?
I don't know. Then it's been years, but I just like, I don't want to hear about my ex. She's like, hey, I talked to your ex. Good for you.
from here?
Yeah, he's from here.
Okay.
Yeah, he is. We were married for 15 years, but it's like, I'm good. Like, I don't like him. He doesn't like me. Our kid knows
yeah,
it.
that
Our son
happens,
knows
that
it.
happens.
You know, we try to be grown and we don't say bad things in front of about each other in front of our son, but everyone knows we
You
hate
have
each
to
other.
be around each other for like the
when
rest of
there's-
your life.
You do, and when they have that birthday party, everyone's like, "Okay," and they call them like, "Okay, it's at 6 o'clock. Mom, can you behave yourself?" You know, that's my kid's first thing.
Shut up,
Dad,
Uncle.
Dad's gonna be there. Can you behave yourself? I'm like, of course I can. You know, and you just sit there the whole time, and everyone knows you hate each other, and everyone can feel you hate each other. But it's just like, okay.
My
so it's
uncle will bring his ex-wives
Both?
on vacation to us, and his wife. They get along.
They're besties?
Yeah, they get along.
Whoa.
Like, this is
If it works, it works. That's how I say it.
Till they
It's
all
cool.
team up. Till they all team up on you. Because when you do one of them
Love you, Uncle
dirty,
Jed.
it's a fucking show. You got 3 women in the bushes waiting for you. Because once they all become united and they become friends, you want to keep those women apart. Because when they do unite, you're going to get your ass
The
kicked.
dirt comes out.
Yeah.
If you've lived in this town all your life,
Okay. I don't have any
I promise
exes.
by the time you're 30, the girls, before you could even hook up, they're like, I'm calling my girlfriend real quick.
Oh, yeah.
So, girl, I've been talking to this guy, do you know him?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck him. And then you're ghosted or something. You know what I mean?
You're like, you know what this
Needle dick.
fucker did?
That no dick having motherfucker, tell him I said fuck him. So, that's a no on Saturday night, huh? Right on.
No, I'm eating steak by myself.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll be at the grill eating steak, and feel free to join me. 2 of them walk in and sit down. Well, we did want to come, but we're going to have a conversation.
Speaking of the grill,
All right, let's hear it.
there was a time that I could not go into the grill.
Yeah.
Because you dated too many waitresses?
Yeah, they'd always. Dude, there was times where there was 4 of them working at the same time. I'm like,
Dang.
and we're turning around. Either my shit's getting spit in, or something's gonna come up that I don't want to come up
Yeah.
with this new thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn fly.
Yeah, so you're not
Yeah,
going to be able
they're
to do that. Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah. I mean, it's sad.
But I don't eat there anyways.
I haven't been in the grill for quite a while. We've called in a few orders, I mean, here and there, but
That's rough.
I get takeout just
it's
because
not
it's across the
Gordy
street.
anymore, man.
No.
It's changed.
Sorry, but
Yeah.
we're bad mouthing the local thing. But yeah, step it up, guys.
If you want business, step it up. I don't know. I went in and it's like I find 3 girls behind the counter, and I'm not going to say which ones, so don't get mad at me. But you can if you want. It's fine. You know where I work, so come on down. Anyways, you'll go back in there, and there's 3 women behind the counter, and they just sit there and do this awkward stare with you. Like I'll go do takeout a lot from there because that's like my close spot, you know.
Yeah.
And they'll just stare at me, and I'm
Burger
like,
with fries.
"Hi," and they're like, "Hi." I'm like, "Okay." Do you want to say, can I help you? Like, I don't want to make a move here.
customer service is gone.
This is your,
Yeah.
this is
well,
your
Gordy
spot.
had it. Gordy had it. The homemade
Yeah.
dressings. The
Yeah.
the food.
That was a
the
place to
quality
eat.
It was
I remember
great,
going there
man.
and we had to wait to get in there.
Yeah.
That was way good, but
Yeah.
the quality changed through management. You know what I mean?
There's not much you can do, you know.
And I'm not blaming it on the waitresses.
No.
because
No,
waitresses
no.
are great. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think some of them are pretty funny, actually. So,
For the most part, we got a bunch of good people living around here working. At least they
Yeah.
work.
yeah. At least they work. That's a good point right there, because there's plenty that
lot of
don't.
I'm trying to work on a job that I don't have to work anymore. That'd be all right.
Yeah, I've been on that one for a long time. Adulting sucks.
Adulting does suck.
There was a guy that came in the arcade yesterday, and he has a T-shirt on it and the big word adulting across the front of it. And he gave himself 1 star out of 5, and I'm just like, what's up? Thanks for being honest. I love you. Shout out to whoever's in the arcade with the adulting shirt. Hell yeah, you know it was real.
Hell yeah.
Real.
Right on.
All right, so
So
Quinn, what did you do this weekend?
last weekend. God damn, you catch me on the spot, and I have to think about it for a
I
minute.
caught you on the spot.
Well, I mowed the lawn. I am a worker. That's all I do is like try to find projects to work on. I worked on the sauna. It wasn't really a really eventful weekend.
It wasn't.
It was
huh?
only 2 days.
Okay. All right. So here's my thing. So apparently, are the Cowboys playing the Seahawks this Friday?
I have that wrote down somewhere.
You do?
They did win.
Oh, they did win. My team won.
Yeah, they won.
Yes. See?
With Dax Prescott. I apologize to everybody out there in nowhere land.
You gave me bad info. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
I said Zeke
Come
for
on.
some reason.
I feel
Zach Prescott.
Okay,
is what
I feel
said.
like he was doing it
And
on
I got
purpose.
10 people that nailed me on that.
Good, because you're giving me bad information when I'm trying to learn this shit, Quinn.
Cowboys. You realize they're my rival.
I know that, but we're still friends.
Yeah, I think they're. Yep. But who are they playing? I know that Jimmy G might be heading to the Seahawks.
Okay, is that
For the
good?
quarterback.
Is that good?
Not for me, for you. Yeah.
It is. Yay. Well, welcome, Jimmy G.
You guys got Dax. He's a hell of a quarterback. The Cowboys just can't win any championships since like '99.
Okay, but they're getting you. Now that I'm on their team.
Jason Osler out there, you'll definitely correct me on dates on that. That's not mine.
I'm just going to call Jason and get the correct info since my friend Quinn doesn't seem to want to give it to me.
She's the flat, basinite asshole that's a Cowboys fan now.
Well, here's the deal. I have the cutest little boy come in the arcade rocking Dallas Cowboys from head to toe, and I just made a statement. I made a statement to Quinn. I was like, "Okay, I need some help, boys, because I don't know anything about football. I've never watched it, but I'm trying to, broaden my horizons and do the right thing so Quinn and I can chop it up on the podcast, right? So I'm like, give me a team. Anybody, hit me with some emails, come into the arcade, whatever. Here comes this cute, adorable little 5-year-old strolling in a jersey and a hat. And I'm like, what's up, buddy? And he's like, what do you know about my team? He goes, this is the team. 15 minutes, this little boy was proud and shouted. He's like, I'm telling you right now, you don't have a man in your family unless you pick this team. And I'm like, all right, I'm in, bud. I'm in. I'm a Cowboys fan for life. I couldn't tell him no, JR. He was so cute.
That's how you become a team.
I guess. I was born into what I do.
So see,
who's your team?
Niners.
Who's
Been
yours?
a Niner fan for my whole life.
I'll be honest with you.
You don't do sports?
I don't do football.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all right.
It's kind of like, football can almost be as bad as politics.
It is. But it's getting better. It's getting better.
But the politics ain't.
No,
they're some shit.
Politics suck.
Football's getting better.
I'm done with politics.
Yeah.
I'm on to drinking beer and having
What
fun.
I am on to now, though, is gas prices are going down, boys. We can afford to drive somewhere now.
Are they?
Yeah, they are.
Really?
They've gone down 40 cents in the last couple weeks, actually.
Really?
Be able to go to Vernal now.
See your hood rats.
I don't have no hood rats over there.
Only fans.
I was pretty adamant on keeping my own territory.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Roosevelt to Tabby.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Don't let me catch none of you Uintah boys over here either.
On your turf?
We were that way. Big rivalry in high school.
It was big when we was in. You didn't come over here and try snagging
Well,
up.
no. Well, they went to like 4A and we're 3A over here now.
Yeah.
So we don't even really compete in sports anymore.
Yeah.
We do. They still have their let's get together because we're close. But
The fun game.
Yeah.
Right. Doesn't
You know,
count.
speaking of sports, you know what high school team really smashes, kind of?
The volleyball team.
The camaraderie of the sport. Duchesne High.
yeah.
Hey,
2A state champions.
That town shuts down
Yeah.
for high school games.
I love that. They do. Shout out to Duchesne for shutting down for your team.
They
Heck yeah.
literally.
I love that.
they're
That's
about their
awesome.
sport.
But if you win, Duchesne,
Okay. You might get.
watch out.
You might get jumped in the parking lot
all
on
the
the way
ones
out.
the same way.
I know,
The
I'm
parents,
savage.
man, get involved.
Oh,
I
they
coach.
do. They take that shit so
Yeah.
serious.
It's like Texas, huh? It's like you
Homecoming
gotta get
game
down
in
to
Duchesne.
Texas.
It's bad.
Duchesne will look like a ghost town.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy. I
And
didn't know
then
that.
you go here, you got half the bleachers still showing. You're like,
Well, you haven't had a good team since '93. Shout out Jason Osler. Yep.
All right. So, Jared, what do you like to do for fun? You can't say work.
Yeah, I'm same way. Tracy asked me what I'm doing. I was like, well, I'm going to build a project today.
That's cool, though, to me. Like, I love anything with power tools. What are you talking about?
Power tools and grandsons and
really just hanging out and fishing, outdoorsy stuff is the
Yeah.
only thing you really can get in with
Right.
this job.
yeah.
It's not like I have a hobby or nothing. Like,
Yeah. I'm a big TV watcher. I consider that shit a hobby. I'll tell you that right now.
A few hours a night, I'll sit down and watch.
Yeah.
But we are getting into fall weather.
Yeah. We are. I can smell it in the air in the morning. Can't you
dude,
get up and
the
you're just like,
hummingbirds.
come on, baby.
it is better. Don't you think that it's a better vibe when you wake up and there's a kind of that brisk coolness?
I love winter. I'm a winter baby. Bring it on. Send it. I love
I
it.
had to turn the hot tub up.
You did?
this morning.
That
Oh,
means
yeah.
it's coming, right?
Yeah, shrinkage was coming on.
Yeah.
That 88 degrees was
I
cold.
love to go. I love to be able to go. Okay, I'm going to go outside and I don't have to put a hoodie on. And I love it so much. I hate getting in my car and it's like boiling hot. Don't you hate when you crack the door open and you're like, God, why did this happen? But
Oh,
I
it
do
pisses me off.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm 280.
I hate it. I hate to get sweaty. I hate to be sweaty and hot. I get angry.
FRCs, and this time of year suck. As soon as I'm home, I'm like, It's nice right now.
Yeah. He's caused chapping and some more
Except this room without the air conditioner sucks.
Oh, this would be a boiler, wouldn't
It
it?
was awful. I almost died. I was like, I can't do this anymore.
I watched
Clint.
Tracy. I was like, I better fork out some money.
Yeah,
and get
and you have
that
as
air
much hair as me. I'm telling you, it's ugly. It hurts your feelings. I can't do it.
What,
Like
the
I'll just
heat?
have sweat pouring off me. I don't even do my hair in the summer. I gotta put it up in a bun. I get irritated quick. I don't like it all sweaty and touching my neck. It just makes me angry. You know?
Have you ever done like the pixie cut or anything?
No, I've always had long hair my whole life. I've never
you?
ever had short hair, and I want to cut it sometimes. Then everyone's like, "Don't do it." And I'm like, "Yeah, but you don't have to deal with it." But I've never had short hair ever.
I cut my
No, for real, I'm good. I watch like probably 30, 45 minutes on a YouTube.
Okay,
See, there's something wrong
To
with
that's-
learn how to fade.
Uh-huh.
Hook that up.
You're gonna
That's
fade
awesome
that?
shit.
Yeah, so that
I think I
qualifies
could
you to cut
retire
hair.
and do like a barbershop thing, but it'd be a barber and a beer.
You need to and do pool tables and just do a but
We
like a
used to
sick
have
ass-
one in
you,
town.
You might as well get a stripper pole and have some local entertainment at
Hell
your
yeah.
barber shop. I mean, don't go half-ass, boys. If you're
we
gonna do
have
it, done,
Brazilians.
do it.
Yeah.
Have you ever done one?
No, not a Brazilian.
Woo, baby, good night.
I legit did.
Okay, let's hear about this.
25 years old. I was actually dating a girl that was a cosmetologist.
Okay.
And she's like, we should wax you. I'm like, yeah, baby, wax his chest. You know what I mean? No, sweetheart, let's
Be careful with the nipples.
wax it all. Huh. Really? I ain't scared.
Yeah.
I was like, that'd be sexy. Wow, what a bad fucking life choice. Do you know you gotta hold your own cheeks? Yeah, that was a bad life choice, and that shit does not feel good.
Little vulnerable, huh? I feel a little vulnerable.
It was about it was the sheer pain.
Yeah, that shit's it's like it lights you up in a way that you've never
And
been lit up before.
you guys cry about giving birth.
Okay, listen to me.
No.
Dude, I had 1-inch ass hairs getting ripped out.
You got the
died.
full. You're the
Full Monty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
What are you
lift-
scared-
lifted it,
This is what
lifted
I
it.
ask every dude that I knows how to Brazilian done, okay? I always ask them every time, were you scared they were going to snag a nutsack? Did you get scared to think, you better stop at that point, baby,
No,
'cause
I
I'm
thought
telling
she
you
was
what.
like, smash it, because they did the one side, so she's like,
One.
I
Watch this on
came out of
YouTube.
there sweating, Tracy. Like, I had a gray shirt on, and, like, it was all
Sweating.
wet. And yeah.
It's no joke.
There was no romance that night.
But I'm going to tell you what, how
was a
good is
lie.
it afterwards for a long period of time? It's nice.
I don't even remember, it was so long
It's like
ago.
a slip and slide.
But I remember putting baby powder down there, and I swore I'd never do it again, and I haven't.
I go straight for the medicated. What are they?
The Nair?
No, it's not Nair. It's the baby powder that's medicated.
Oh, yeah. I know
Gold
what you're-
Bond.
Gold Bond.
Gold Bond.
Yeah,
Gold Bond, you're like,
medicated. I don't
Yeah, I
do
can't
any
believe
of
I just
that,
admitted
but-
to doing
My
that.
hoo-ha
It's
feels
all right.
better.
It's all right. I mean, we do, as girls, you guys got to give us some credit. We do a lot of stuff as a girl. Like,
Yeah.
straight up. You guys can get away with just coming in there, froed out, and just getting, crazy, but
So can you.
No.
Oh, everybody, don't BS me.
Again, I don't want to. It's just not.
See, it's just a personal preference.
not sanitary.
Not one woman in history has ever said, I didn't get laid last night because I didn't groom down there.
Because I had an afro.
I didn't shave, so
I think people are more into it sometimes.
He rolled over on me because I didn't shave.
That's another fetish. I'll
What?
tell you that right now. I'm sure that's got to be another fetish, right?
Well, I figured when women started shaving down there, that's when you guys gained support. You
Listen,
were like,
woo!
women's power.
I want to kill whoever started it because it's expected now. So that's some
Is
bullshit.
it?
Yeah, you're a dumb hoe.
I do the fro hawk.
Did you gel it up, Quinn?
LA looks in it.
Yeah,
LA
LA.
gear.
With an LA.
He goes gorilla. He goes gorilla glue. You know?
Well, we're talking about the 80s, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's all spraying the Aquanet. Remember Aquanet?
I think landing strip's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't...
No landing strip?
As long as it's not like...
Bow chicka wow wow like
Like
the afro,
fro-fro?
70s fro.
But shit, I'll play a full garden.
So, they say STD's the worst thing for an STD right now, and we were taught wrong in school with our maturation programs.
Okay, maturation program.
Yeah,
So
you
weird.
remember that shit?
Yeah, and your parents had to sign the note for you to go, and you're
and
like,
I went twice because I failed. They say shaving, you open up pores, and that's what causes the most STDs is skin to skin.
what?
Yeah, it's STDs. They scared us with that shit.
Hair is a natural protector, is what you're saying? It's like your barrier,
Yeah,
it's like
soon
your
as you-
force
As
field?
soon as you shave it off, you got open pores that are actually bleeding. You didn't know that shit. I learned this. Listen to Mariah on the Salty Sex Cast.
So you probably don't want to get a Brazilian and get crazy that night. I'm thinking.
No, you should wait a day.
Every pore is open down there
Yeah.
from front to back,
Shit.
right?
So now you know.
lacerations.
That's where chlamydia comes from.
What? Dang!
The
Well,
clap. That's the clap.
the clap.
Yep. I'm giving the clap to you.
Have you ever had a scare?
No.
No.
Want to hear a funny story?
Yeah, let's hear it. Come on, send it.
This is a funny actual story. So we were like 20 years old,
Okay.
and me and my friends, we all rented this house. There was like 5 dudes living in this house. We all had little mediocre jobs that pay our $450. Yes,
Like
please.
the bachelor pad.
Yeah. Anyways, we had a girl that she had a good job. She's like, hey,
OnlyFans?
she wanted to. This was back before OnlyFans, back before internet.
All right.
And we allowed her to move in because she obviously could pay.
Right.
Uglier than a mud fence, right?
It's okay.
Yeah, but like we was all low key, like
Yeah. Sleeping with her, but not
Yeah,
want to admit it
getting
to
it.
each other.
Ooh.
so she moves out, right?
benefits.
And then she moves out, gets her own place, and then one day I got in the mail a thing to go do a paternity test. So I was like, ooh, I'm gonna keep this on the low. I don't want my boys to know that.
Yeah.
So I take that day off. I'm going to the hospital to do my paternity test, and I see my other buddy there. And he pulls in the parking lot, sees me, pulls back out. And so I heard him call him. I said, hey, what are you doing over here? Oh, man, me and my dad over here installing some doors. Cool. I said, well, come back. Let's smoke a cigarette. I got a couple minutes. I'm just over here doing some stuff, too. So we're sitting there smoking and BSing. And our other roommate pulls up. Damn, why's Jay here? And he didn't see us, so we whistled and, what are you doing over here? He goes, oh, I'm just over here. I got to pay this bill, you know. And then your neighbor might have pulled up too.
Yeah.
I was like,
Damn!
Yeah.
What's up? And no, everybody knew, but
They didn't
everybody
wanna
was
say
there,
it.
but nobody wanted to say something. So we were ready to well, I'm gonna
Whip it out, buddy. Whip it
No,
out.
I
What
was
do you got
literally
there?
gonna be like, well, I gotta go, guys. I was just to take off and see if I can come back later and do
Yeah.
it later. And here comes the lady out of the clinic.
She did.
You wouldn't happen to be Jared, blah, 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 and
No,
All of them.
oh yeah, the
Every
lady
day.
just put all 4 of us on blast.
wouldn't be.
Yeah. Yeah, so we were there to do a paternity test. All 4 of us was there to do a paternity test on one child.
Dang!
No.
None of us.
We were not the fathers. Hey, but nobody talked about that until we all got the confirmations.
Yeah.
And then we all went over there. Let's go see our godson. We all knocked on the door, and her grandma answers the door. And I was like, and she goes, "What do you guys?" She knew because I guess she had to like give some names up to get some Medicaid or medical stuff.
Yeah.
So she had to pay for it.
Yeah.
I was like, we just come by to see our boy. Hey, we legit all went in there and visited her because we're still friends with her today.
Good.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, you really threw
Still
me
my
under-
neighbor.
He is. Yeah.
I love it. Small town community.
Yeah. Who doesn't know each other? And
We never did. So we never did find out who the dad was.
Oh, you guys are the daddy.
Oh.
All together.
They had a movie about that.
It's a team effort.
He'd have been like 25 years old by now.
Wow.
20.
Dang, you were starting young, weren't you?
Yeah.
Wow, that's good. That's good. Playing the field.
Nothing wrong with it.
No.
Laid a lot of plumbing in this town, you know.
A lot of pipe.
A lot of pipe.
A lot of pipe.
But that was funny.
Now he specializes in lube. You know what I mean? Look out, girls.
Come down to the lube down here. It's hot.
Lubing it up. Yeah, I've literally put myself in some predicaments.
There's a little bit. Couple.
A few. Came out on top and still paying for some.
Ended up on top and still paying for some.
Ooh. But hey, shout out. That's right.
Flipping it up once in a while.
Yeah.
Yep, from behind. This is going to go down in the history of this episode. Huh?
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys feed into this pumpkin spice bullshit?
I hate pumpkin spice.
It really is a gross.
I hate it, but everyone at this time of year, you're right, Quinn. It's pumpkin spice this, ice cream, coffees. I want you to take your pumpkin spice and F off. I hate it. I hate it so much.
The only pumpkin spice I like is Oktoberfest.
What is it?
Snowbird.
Okay.
You go up there.
The beer festival?
Oh, yeah, the beer festival. You go up there. They can put pumpkin in that fucking beer. I don't give a shit. Yeah, I'll drink it.
Yeah, I hate pumpkin spice. I hate Old Spice. I'm just not
Old Spice.
I'm not as fan
Well,
of
majority of our deodorant anymore is coming from Old Spice.
Spice Girls. There's lots of spice things I don't like.
My grandpa used to give me Brute by Fabergé.
Hey, that was
Stocking stuffer, man.
Old Spice and Brute. That was like a smell.
That's what real men wear. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Man.
Truly, let's be honest. Like, it's not my favorite smell, but when you smell someone walk in and with Old Spice or Brute on, you're like, that's a working good old boy.
My dad
right
did
there.
Old English.
Yeah.
And then we were in high school.
Yeah.
Aspen and what was the other?
Gravity.
We didn't have Gravity.
Jakar.
Jakar. She's
Yeah.
right. Colors.
Yeah. Colors. Yeah. That was a
The
good one,
colors
too.
stunk.
Yeah.
And for $80, they could have it. Fucking Aspen kicked their ass for $8.99.
Yeah.
Hey, you can buy that at Smith's.
Yeah.
You didn't have to go to the department store.
If you're in it down and out, you can drink the shit.
Yeah. The only reason I pay good money
Welcome
for
to the
perfume is because it lasts longer. I mean, you can buy cheaper perfume. It smells good. It's not about the Victoria's smell. It's just that Victoria's Secret perfume lasts like
Does it?
all day. Yeah, it lasts a lot longer. I feel like it does.
Yeah.
You know? It's like more of an... It just is. There's probably more women that wear my scent and perfume than any scent of perfume, but I know I'm going to smell better for longer, so I'm good with that. It is what it is.
I wear cologne that you get from the Bull Ring, and it's the only place that you can get it. It's got its own smell.
Yeah.
It's kind of feminine.
Yeah.
Caballero.
Oh, dang! It sounds
Caballero?
sexy.
Yeah,
Sounds like
Caballero.
a sexy name, Caballero.
It means cowboy in Spanish.
Dang.
So, I happen to be a kind of a cologne connoisseur.
All
Yeah.
right, let's hear it.
JR's about smells. Like his house
That's
and
what I am.
Downey and everything. He's obsessed with smell.
Yeah, my car
Yeah.
Yeah?
always smells like fresh linen.
Yeah.
I think Downey. Oh, that's the bombest
It's
smell in
the
the world.
sexiest
It
smell.
is
I'm
cool.
not
It is.
gonna
It's
lie.
clean,
It
it's
smells
fresh.
clean.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually like
It's comfortable.
Clorox. Because
Yeah.
I know it smells fucking clean.
Yeah.
I hate Pine Sol.
I love Pine
that's-
Sol. I love Pine Sol.
No,
reminds
that'll
me of
gag him
Bud
when I get-
Light with a lime.
Yeah, it's anything clean is my thing. Like I'm clean, and that's another thing I love about Jared. He's a clean guy. Like he's clean. His car's clean. His house is clean. He always smells good. Yeah, because
So, how did you guys meet?
we
Oh,
met.
that's kind of an interesting thing.
Oh, there we go.
Well, we've known each other. Like I knew his ex-wife, and then I was at his wedding,
Alright.
and then we didn't talk for a long time until very recently. So we haven't had a long friendship, but we have a good friendship. JR and I fight, but let me tell you something about this dude. He's the kind of guy where he calls me, I'm like, I'm sweating my ass off in my apartment. He's like, I'm buying you an air conditioner. Come on, you have more than one pet peeve. Quinn, what's your other pet peeve? I don't like loud talkers either. Do you guys know what I'm talking about when I say loud talkers?
No, bring it
Okay, you know when you're in the store and you see a mom with their kid and she wants to be acknowledged for her parenting almost. So she's like, honey, make a choice right now. And she's screaming it at the top of her lungs.